Do you feel like it's taking forever? I said forever to create your dream life and business, while you see other people seemingly collapsing time, getting everything that they desire and automatically up-leveling? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the one thing that you need to do to attract your dream life and ensure that you keep it that way. If you desire to create a soulfully led life and business, then you are in the right place, my friend. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you're notified when I drop a new video every single Tuesday. Hi, if you're new to my channel, huge welcome. My name is Aida and I help women consciously co-create their dream life and business. I'm a certified life coach and mindset mentor, and I have helped hundreds upon hundreds of women just like you live a life of intentionality, and I cannot wait to inspire you just the same. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the one thing that you need to do in order to start manifesting with intentionality and really consciously co-creating your dream life. This one thing has made a massive difference in my own personal life. Now, I grew up very, very poor. Section 8 housing, product of a teenage parent. I had a story. Most people have a story, but the difference is, what do you do with it? What do you do with your situation? And how do you get out of those types of situations? So I grew up very poor, and I obviously took advantage of other opportunities that were presented to me. So it's always about intentionality, right? And it's always about making shifts in your mindset in order to get there. You have to mentally get there before you actually physically get there. And that goes with any goal. So I grew up poor, and in my mid-20s, I became extremely successful and made six figures and bought a new home and drove a beautiful Mercedes E-Class car, only to lose it all again during a divorce. And so I grew up poor, had a lot of money, lost it all in a divorce, but I can tell you what, I came back bigger, stronger, happier, and more successful than ever. And it is all due to this one shift. Now make sure that you stay until the very end of this video, because I have a special present just for you. It's free and it's a game changer. It will make a huge, huge difference as you try to up-level your life and really call in the things that you desire in your life to come into fruition. Now, firstly, what you need to do is become a vibrational match for whatever it is that you're trying to consciously co-create or call into your life. So what does that mean? It means for you to start taking inventory of everything around you and start recognizing that what you have right now is there by choice. Now, you might be saying to me, but I'm broke. I didn't choose this. Well, the first step is for you to recognize that everything that you have right now is based on a series of choices that you made in the past, whether consciously or subconsciously. You made choices to get you exactly where you are now. And until you recognize that and are responsible for that and can take responsibility for those actions, then it isn't until that point that you really recognize that you can move forward and actually start to become a vibrational match and meet the frequency of the person that you're trying to call into your life. And I'm not talking about another physical person, I'm talking about the person that you desire to become, the multimillionaire. Maybe it's the person that's driving the Range Rover or living in the dream house or having a massively successful business. How do you become a vibrational match to that person? Now, I want to be super clear about this. There is no room for complacency. There is no room for victimhood as you try to elevate and up-level your life. So how do you do this? Well, you become super conscious and super clear about the person that you want to become, okay? So the person that is massively successful, or the person that's the multimillionaire, or the person that has the amazing business that you desire, what is she doing on a daily basis? So how can you match that frequency? And this costs you nothing, okay? This costs you absolutely nothing. So there are so many people that come back to me and say, I can't be a vibrational match because I can't afford those things. That's not the point. You have to mentally get there before you physically get there. So what would this woman be doing? How would she be spending her time? What would she do when she wakes up in the morning? How would she be eating? What would her diet be? What would her exercise routine be? Would she be, using certain products on her body, her skin? Would she be more conscientious of how she was spending her time? Would she be more diligent about pursuing her business? What types of conversations would she engage in? What type of leader would she become? And I would encourage you to watch this video a couple of times to make sure you get all of those questions down, but write those questions on a list and get very, very clear about who this woman is. Who this woman is so that you can embody her, so that you can become her. Because nothing comes from nothing. So if you expect yourself to become massively successful or this multimillionaire, but aren't willing to change your own mental mindset or physically make changes in order to embody this person that you want to become, with massive love, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to embody that next level. When you make the decision, it's simply even in just the decision of, I want to become this person, or I'm so grateful that I'm a multi-millionaire, or I'm so grateful that I have X, Y, and Z business. Okay, well, let's just break it down in baby steps. What does that look like? How would you be spending your day as your next level self? How would you dress? Would you go to the gym? How would you eat? Would you get rid of habits or things that you know are not serving you to make those changes? One of those things that I would also, encourage you to look at is your relationships, your conversations. What types of things are you talking about? Are you being negative? Are you gossiping? Are you perpetuating that negative mindset simply with the conversations that you're having with your friends? Are you the most optimistic and positive person in your circle? If you are, take inventory. You don't want to be the most positive person in your circle. Because when you think about embodying that next level self, again, who is she surrounding herself with? What is she doing? What is she talking about? Because if you're in my community, you've heard me say this before, you can't soar with the eagles if you're balking with the chickens. You can't automatically up level to that next level self if you're spending your time here in this low vibration, low frequency. You really need to become that vibrational match of your next level self. Now, this may sound pressure-filled or really scary, and that's okay. Because when you start to really think about shaking things up, it can be a little bit daunting, right? Because you're so used to being this one person. You're so used to thinking this certain way. But you know in your heart of hearts that in order for you to get here physically, you have to mentally start thinking like that woman, start thinking like that person. And this can actually be really, really fun. So I would encourage you to really put a positive spin on this, because it's when you start implementing these changes that you will actually start to see changes in your world. And it could be as simple as just cleaning out your closet, taking a peek at what you're wearing every day. So if you're showing up in leggings and a sweatshirt, is that how your next level self would be running her empire? Which is totally fine if that's your jam. But if you know mentally that you're not able to get in a good place and space just wearing that clothing, change it up a little bit, mix it up. Tell me actually in the comments below what your next level self would be doing. So talk to me about your wardrobe, talk to me about your exercise routine, talk to me about the books you would be reading, talk to me about how you would be spending your free time. I hope you've enjoyed today's video on up-leveling your life, and if you did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up like. I always appreciate your support, and please take the opportunity to peruse my channel and check out other videos about manifesting and up-leveling your life. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next Tuesday.